Hey folks, welcome back to some more Civilization 7. We're in the modern era as the Meiji Japanese, and we're taking the fight to Augustus right now, who I believe is actually playing as the Prussians. So this is kind of the progress that we've made so far. We've captured a few cities, a couple being pillaged, and the rest we're trying to push up to these more productive cities up here that we can take control over and eventually convert into our own cities. So let's just get rolling here and start making this push. You'll remember from last time, actually, this fleet commander is now giving an upgrade to nearby ships that allows them to do splash damage. We're going to try to target these guys in a way that we can maximize the amount of damage that we are doing here. And hopefully we can maybe kill both of these. Seems like they're both at about the same health, so we'll target that one, I suppose. That one will still be alive. We want to go after the settler here, though. We don't want them settling any more cities. And then over here, we can use these cuirassiers, which have been incredibly clutch this game due to the amount of oil that I have. Let's unload that cuirassier there. And I don't know if there's anything I can actually do about these explorers. Also not sure why I took damage moving there. Maybe like some kind of mine or trap or something. I know that's an option for some cultures. Anyway, let's start moving these cuirassiers into the city and try to take it over if we can. And move there, and we can start unloading units. Okay, actually, I think I might... no, this guy doesn't have the promotion that lets people unload and attack immediately. Actually, I do have a point that is unspent, so let's just do that. So now, I can move there, unload there, and I've captured Ostia. Okay, I also did not mean to move the commander there, but it's probably fine. Over here, we have a commander that is very high level that's waiting for people to load up, so let's get them in there. Okay. Some infantry here needs to heal, but they can load in. Okay, and we'll just push this guy forward. Meanwhile, down here, I know we have this guy. Let me check his promotions again. Went down the left tree, so we have infantry and cavalry. So I think all of these units should be good in here, but the cavalry has been stronger for me this game. Let's push that up there, get our cuirassier in there, and we only have one slot left. Maybe let's just go for this line infantry, put him in. And I'm thinking about maybe sending this guy back over to this continent, because I'll need to prepare to fight Napoleon as well. Also realize I have a cultural thing available. I can get the legend here. The plus 15% production towards constructing buildings and wonders with great work slots. This will actually be very nice for me. I will need those great work slots, so I'm going to take that. I have a narrative choice available. I think I value the science right now, and that'll actually finish industrialization for me, which will unlock some new stuff, which is quite exciting. I'm thinking, let's see, I could get the mastery, extra combat strength, extra production, very good. But I'm thinking about going combustion into mass production so I can start getting the factories and assigning some of those, what are they called? Some of those resources that are just kind of sitting around. Urbanization could also be helpful because I do need a settlement limit, and I am struggling with happiness in some of my settlements. So maybe I just delay this a little bit to get urbanization. I think with the schoolhouses I have coming up, that might be worthwhile, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I can have a choice between extra production on one of my districts or extra gold on my other districts. I feel like the gold needs to... I need to have a lot of districts for that to be helpful because it's a global resource, whereas plus 3 production in a single city feels like it might be a little bit more helpful. I don't know. I'm not sure how to evaluate the relative value of gold in production here. Maybe I go for the gold? Yeah, I'm going to go for the gold, just because it gives me a little bit more flexibility in terms of how and where I choose to use those outputs. Right, I was also going to make some adjustments to my queues here. So I've noticed that I can build the Hermitage here in this city, and I'm thinking I'm actually going to put the Hermitage over here, over this mine. And I'm going to move that up a little bit to go right after the school. So that Hermitage will give me some extra great work slots, which I really want, and also grow the city. So I'm going to grab maybe this tile right here for all the production and happiness that that provides, rather than getting a specialist slot, because I think I want all these things here. I'm actually at negative happiness right now, and that's probably partly because of this. Let's support myself in this war so that I can pull back the war weariness a little bit. Okay. And then I was also going to adjust this. So I had here queued Dogo Onsen here. I actually think I'm going to relocate that up to Patalaputra, where I will build it on whichever tile has less yields, which is that left tile right there. I think the city has better specialist slots, possibly. Also going to just take that museum out for a moment, because I want to build a military academy for all this production that it's going to provide. And we're just going to purchase it so that we can build the rest of our queue right away. We're going to drop it right there in that nice spot there. And I believe I'm currently building a schoolhouse there as well, so that'll fill that spot up. So we're also going to want the ironworks here. And that looks like a grocer. Yep. So the tile that's already there, the thing that's already there, is not going to benefit from any adjacency anyway. So I'm going to fill that spot with the ironworks. So I think I'm going to queue something like that so that I produce the rest of this queue as efficiently as possible. I don't think I'm going to get beat to that wonder. I think it's a pretty low likelihood. Could also get a rail station. I suppose I should consider this as well, but let me finish up that queue first. Over here, this is a town. Let's see. These expedition bases are kind of funny. They do provide a lot of happiness, though, which is good. I suppose I do need some happiness in there, so I'm just going to grab that mountain. And maybe let's go for like a mining town here. I could maybe try a factory town. What's the extra resource slot? Not amazing. Doesn't feel like. I mean, maybe it is, because the factories like are part of the economic victory condition, right? Let's just try a factory town here. This isn't like particularly productive in terms of food, so once I actually get the factories going, then we can make use of that. Meanwhile, over here, I guess we just grab one of these just for the food. And I should actually probably put this on farming town, maybe. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, because Cahokia is kind of space limited, it's built up a lot of the tiles that it's able to build up. Let me double check that that's actually true. Yeah, I can't build across at the moment. I guess I would need to build a port on one of these tiles, and then I could get across the river and start building up some of these ones. That might be worthwhile, actually. Military Academy. I think I'm already building here, right? Yeah, I'm building my unique stuff there. Okay, so I'm just going to queue up a port on one of these so I don't forget. I want to maybe go... I know this is a little bit more here, but I think I maybe want to go, like, right here. Are there... I have unique improvements on both of those that I wouldn't want to get rid of. So maybe I go right here, and then that opens up that space to build more stuff on. Something like that. Okay. And up here in Ostia, we're going to go ahead and keep that settlement. Okay, someone has stolen some technology from me. That's fine. And then we have our civics. So we're just going to go social question into political theory. We don't really need these things right now. We also have a celebration. We're going to take the +3 combat strength. And extra production towards overbuilding is going to be very good. Happiness on mountains and culture on natural wonders would be good. Let's go for the overproduction for now. I'm also thinking about taking out the army commander experience and putting in the extra golden happiness towards maintaining buildings. Just because I am struggling with happiness a little bit right now. And I think that's going to help me out a lot. Yeah, this is turned positive. Yeah, that feels like it was a good decision to me. Put them to sleep. Some resource assignments available. So Athens, those are all rail station ones. So I'm going to move this here because that is more effective in the capital. And then Yeah, I suppose Athens kind of needs food, doesn't it? Let's maybe add some food there that we'll upgrade later. And do you have any other city slots? I do. We'll just toss those in there for now. Okay. Right, I have some hostile people here. Let's take care of that line infantry, and I think these guys can take out this field cannon. They just kind of wandered up from that person there. And, okay, ship of the line. I guess we move up and take out that settler. Some of the combat can feel very slow sometimes. Okay, what other units do we have? We could start upgrading units to the next tier, which doesn't feel like a bad idea. This guy's already at full health, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them to rifle infantry there. Meanwhile, a lot of these guys just need to heal up. Upgrade that one too, since he's already full. And down here, there are a couple of these explorers running around, which reminds me I actually need to do some things about that. I don't want these explorers to be running around because that is one of the ways that you achieve the cultural victory. So if you remember from last episode, I talked a little bit about we can actually upgrade these field cannons while they're garrisoned. Nice. I talked about the victory conditions a little bit last time around. I guess I can't deploy because he's out of movement. And Friedrich seems really good for, what's it called? The cultural type, sort of a cultural military type, right? Because he has this ability where he gets to great work when you capture a settlement for the first time. And displaying 15 of the great works from the modern era is like one of the core victory conditions. Also, they're attacking me up here, which I did not realize. Maybe I can just buy a unit there next turn and be fine. Suppose I actually might need my commander unit here, because the cuirassiers are obscenely strong right now. I'm gonna upgrade this line infantry. Suppose I could upgrade these mortars. They need to be in my own territory to do that. So let's move them there. Upgrade. Upgrade here. It's kind of what I'm going to be spending a lot of my money on over the next couple turns. This guy is just going to fortify. And we have some city growth. Some good specialist options. This is a pretty strong tile. I wish I could see like total yields at a glance. It's kind of hard to tell which tile is best just by like scanning over this, you know? I think it's still this one. I don't really need happiness. I'm really good on food. I could get a mine here, but that doesn't seem necessary. Go ahead and pop it right in there. I should also maybe consider trying to get Oxford somewhere. Also considering maybe moving this up one. I think I should do that rather than getting the schoolhouse first. Because it is competitive, right? This isn't like Humankind, right? Where you've claimed wonders and no one else can get them. Okay, would like to block those explorers. Schoolhouse coming up, and then maybe I try to sneak out one of my own explorers, or I just save some money to purchase one. I think that might be a better option, because I have a pretty involved production queue at the moment. Okay, I have some units here that we don't like. Move this guy back. Deploy that field gun. We can just block them there. Okay. Fortify. And meanwhile, some units up here. Okay. This guy is making his way across the ocean so that we're prepared over there. Let's pull this. Nope, don't quite have enough influence for that. I do really want another, what's it called? Another commander, whatever those units are. I think I'm going to stack some units up over here and eventually build one there. / buy one. Just because I need more ways to port some of these units around, because I have too many units for my own good at the moment. Okay, let's push up towards Madrid. We're going to want my commander up here. We're also going to want to try to kill these units that are just out here wandering around. Come on. I feel like the naval combat takes a long time to resolve for some reason. The actual animations. And it tends to lead to quite a few delays when I'm trying to move my units around. Okay, rifle, infantry, you're just going to stay put. Let's just sleep some of these guys until I can buy those units that I was just talking about. What are they called? The explorers or whatever, that let me get some of my great works for the era. Let's pack some units up in here. Okay. No one in this guy. There are plenty of people inside this one. Let's move him up. And I suppose maybe I could pack the field cannon in there and another line infantry. Move them up again. Okay, they've got some defenses here. So we'll unpack our strongest units in the front. I guess it's just one cuirassier and a line infantry for now. Then we can get our field cannon in the back. I actually can't hit them from here. Maybe if I move here. I can hit that field cannon. Maybe I can kill him with one shot, though. I can, so I'm just going to do that. And this field cannon can hit that cuirassier. Then I can take them out with infantry. Then we'll deploy the field cannon here. And actually, don't think I can hit anything there. That's okay. Oh, come on, let me select the general. I find it a little difficult to select the thing I want to select when I have a general unit and a regular unit on the same tile. I get a little annoying managing that sometimes. Okay. Cuirassier. This guy can just fortify. And I have so many units running around at this point in the game. Fortify. Heal. Okay, let's get going. Okay. I have some city growth. Is this Athens? It is. What do I want? This doesn't seem too bad. But extra happiness could help quite a bit. As well as, you know, some production. Overall, I think better than trying to get these big happiness ones. So let's grab that mine right there. We have some town growth. 3 food and 3 happiness. Same down here. Let's do that. Be surprised my happiness is so low. I guess maybe war weariness again? Yeah, he's like really doing that to me right now. Okay. So let's move this guy up. I'm going to pack this line infantry in. Unfortunately, I won't be able to deploy because the train here really sucks to move through. But we can make an attack here. We can make an attack here. And hopefully take that unit out. Great. Okay, we're chasing these explorers around. I don't know if there's anything I can actually do about these explorers. Because they're civilian units. It seems like there might not be. I'm going to purchase an explorer of my own, though, because I think when I was looking around, yep, so there's like a dig site down here. And then eventually I can also like research locations of things. Oh, there's some dig sites up here as well. Quite a few, actually. So I should probably try to get some of those. All right, let's load some of these up. We'll go ahead and upgrade these line infantry. And this guy's just going to delay for a turn while these infantry get ready to load back up again. These cuirassiers, they just need to push forward. And let's see what we can do with Madrid here. We're going to move all of them up, and we're just going to start hitting the city district here, which is actually quite well fortified now. Taking a lot more, or a lot less damage than it did before. Taking a lot more hits than it did before. Alright. Yeah, actually, these units feel quite dangerous all of a sudden. Let me see if I can upgrade this mortar. That's a howitzer now. I don't actually know how much range it has. It has 3 range. Okay, so I feel like it's okay where it is. Maybe I can go here. And hit the cuirassier. I don't think they'll be able to kill the line infantry if I kind of move them to engage. And then maybe the field cannon moves there and I can hit them again. Okay. Make sure that guy's getting experience. And let's pull that army up as well. As well as this cuirassier here. We can actually pack them in. How many times can I say cuirassier in one episode? Today we will find out. They've proven to be incredibly effective so far. I think the scaling on the, what's it called? The global resources might be a little bit off, it feels like, since they can just continue to stack up. I don't know. Maybe it's intentional. It's kind of hard to say. Okay. And they can sleep. Okay, great. Should... Oh, can grow again. Maybe a specialist here. Yeah, that's fine, but it's not what I need. +1 happiness here. That has a little bit more. This is slightly better even. This one looks like it's potentially the best one in terms of total yields. And I net some happiness from that actually, which I need. Okay. I don't care about the line infantry as much as the cuirassiers at the moment. So, going to pack them up. These guys are going to heal. Move that guy up as well. Sparta is a little bit low on happiness, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Okay. Rifle infantry, you'll load. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about these explorers. At least as far as I can tell. Also, there is a guy here, apparently. Some line infantry. Let's make sure we kill him. Not really sure where that unit is coming from. Okay, and they'll just camp out and we'll deal with that one guy. They can just park. They're going to come dig for me. Excuse me. I am also going to... Can I purchase them from the town? I can. I'm going to purchase an explorer here because there are quite a few dig sites like right around me that I would like to try to get some of those great works from. The sooner I can get those great works, the sooner I can win the game. Alright, start hitting Madrid. Also have... and defeat that cuirassier, which is nice. Also just roll right in there. What can they hit? Cuirassier, I think I'd rather hit the city if I can. I think I have a quest. Wow, that's a lot of damage. To take over an enemy capital. So if we can do that, that would be great. I think I want to kill that cuirassier first. I'm not really in a rush to destroy the city. Okay, I actually have units in there, which I didn't realize. Probably could have optimized this a little bit more than I actually did. Let me try unloading the field cannon here. And the cannon shoots here. And I take out my cavalry, and I think they can move there. There we go, there's Madrid. So we're going to keep Madrid. And we can promote our fleet commander. So you've already maxed that side of bombardments. Do I go for maneuver? Or engagement? Yeah. Moving after unpacking sounds pretty good. I think I will take that one. I have another point still. I will take that as well. Extra combat strength. Can't hurt. Also have some experience here. Let's keep going on maneuver, just because I like this tier down here. Some resource assignments available. Extra happiness in city. Yeah, probably... Whoop. Probably put that in Wasset for now. And then this city resource can be assigned to Cahokia, I suppose. Wasset's really struggling on the happiness. Okay. Just fortify these guys until I have a commander to come scoop them up. I'm going to push forward here. I'm a decent bit over the city cap right now. That will change once some of these finish pillaging. And I'm hoping that helps resolve some of my happiness issues. I can actually deploy these rifles as well and maybe push forward here. Okay, Berlin. Right, I forgot there are the Prussians. Come on. Okay, come on. Is there no way to like speed up these animations? I didn't like look that closely at the settings, but it doesn't seem like there is, which is a little bit annoying. Just gonna start moving this guy and we can bring them around and start pummeling Berlin. Thankfully we do have a howitzer here as well, which should be pretty effective. Okay. That's a district there. Okay. So howitzer needs to be, it's 3, right? So I think where this aligned infantry is where I'll be able to start shooting. Rossier. Take out theirs, and then we can push up to that tile. Camp out here. Then bring up one of these field cannons and start hitting that city district. Actually, I could have packed these units here. Should have probably done that before. We're just going to pack as many in there as we can, and then we'll move them. Okay. Upgrade that field cannon. Pack these guys up. There's only so many units that can kind of fit through this choke point here, given that this player I'm not at war with. They also keep hitting me with war weariness, which is a little bit annoying, but I intend to peace out after I take this next city anyway. This one feels like it's probably the best, based on the number of yields. Yeah, that seems right. So we'll go ahead and take that. Could use a grocer in here. Actually, pretty badly, actually. It's actually really inexpensive. I guess I was already, like, producing it, and that's why. Nothing I can do about happiness at the moment. Not there. Happiness seems fine here still. Rail station. Upgrades any roads to settlements that also have rail stations into railroads. Move from one to another. Yeah. Do I want that? Feel like I do. I also want a schoolhouse, though. I'd really like to increase my tech. Or replace a farm. Could get another farm down here if I really wanted to. Yeah, I think the schoolhouse actually does make sense here. It seems like the best adjacency, so I'm going to go ahead and put it there. And that way, I'd go for one of these two. I feel like I have a lot of food in here already. So I could actually get a decent bit of production and happiness right there. I think I'm actually going to do that just to stabilize happiness there a little bit, because I'm getting a little down to the wire. And I am going to be quite a bit over my city cap for a while here. Okay. Rossier. You can load up into this commander. This guy, I suppose you can load up as well. And this guy here. Guy's staying put. What else? Okay, let's move them down here, and I'll start producing a commander in here kind of soon. How did I get to minus 613 gold? Army commander? Oh my god, 12 turns. I guess it scales up with the number that you already have. So maybe I go for a port or museum instead. I'm already working on something on that tile. Yeah, I think the schoolhouse is going there, so I don't know why it tells me that's really an option. Maybe I put it right here. I really need it for the great work displays. So amphitheater or pavilion, both are culture buildings, I think. I'll put it by the pavilion. Okay. Do this commander. Keep moving with that line infantry as well. That guy can come idle. We'll keep these guys down in Achaia. Alright, don't know what happened to that random unit that was here. Let's just pack everyone up. And we're going to start moving them over to Wasset here. And we'll go on to the next turn. We've almost finished social question, whatever it is that is. And they want peace. I am not going to accept that because I want their major city. Also have some new policies available. Do I want to switch anything out here? I don't think I do. But both of these are quite good for me at the moment, so I'm going to leave that be for the time being. Okay, got some extra culture from my progress here. 7 turns away from suzerain status there. And let's go for political theory. This unlocks ideology trees. I actually don't really know what that involves. So I'll be very curious how this works. Also get a social policy slot, an extra food and happiness towards maintaining specialists, which I think will be quite good. Okay, I can grow here. We have negative happiness. I think I still... I mean, I could balance food and happiness. I think I'll do that because it'll get harder to maintain this happiness as the game goes on. Then up here, I can also do specialist slots. I think this one, or maybe this one is the best. This one right here. Yeah, that one's marginally the best one. So let's plop another specialist there. Espionage. Okay, you discovered Augustus. Okay, they gained vision of our commanders. I mean, okay, that's fine. I don't really care if they have vision of my commanders. It looks like they have their special unit now. And I'm thinking I actually pack this guy up. Kind of move in here. That line infantry in there. I think I extracted some of my units a little bit early, some of my mortar units. Because I could have upgraded them to useful things at this point. Okay, the ship of the line. I think I want to prioritize hitting the city. Because once I peace out with him, that unit up here doesn't really matter at all. So let's get rid of those defenses to the extent that we can. And then I can actually hit that hussar as well, which gives me some space to maybe unload another unit here. Does this guy have any movement? Yeah, let's push him up. And then I can push that commander to that slot and get a field cannon right here and start hitting the city center. Quite a few tiles there. I'm going to change this to a fishing town, so it'll support growth of my cities. And here we can just idle that unit, I think. Okay, fortify here. To the line, you're playing catch-up still. If I unpack here, yeah, I can't quite get to the front, but that's fine. They can idle and just be prepared to reinforce my other guys when I inevitably take a little bit of damage. Oh, actually doing a decent bit of damage to my forces there. Okay, a flood. Make sure we repair that. And repair here. Okay, all good? Actually, no. Are we all good? I think I saw some other repair options. Yep, repair the shipyard. Need that. I know that's from last era, but it is still providing some effect, so I think it's worth repairing. Okay. Field cannon still has some health, so I think I'm going to keep hitting that city district. Let's move this guy up a touch. I can only attack this guy one at a time, unfortunately. The naval bombard only seems to work on, like, districts and not on other naval units. Okay. We're going to load this guy into the commander, push that line infantry up, and I think we're going to push this field cannon here so that I can work on the ship of the line. Let's get this rifle infantry out and come back and start to heal. And then I think we want the howitzer right here where I can hit the city center. Excellent. Defenseless settlement, apparently. Yeah, kind of. I don't think they can actually take my city, though, so I'm not going to worry about that. Some promotions here. Think I might actually go for logistics here. Just so I can get that extra unit slots. I'll get the extra gold for every unit that's packed. And given that they're kind of floating out there with ships, I'm actually going to come back onto the land here and just idle for a little bit until this war is complete. Okay. Some very naughty boys here. We have our explorer, actually, that made it to this location, so let's start our dig, or whatever it's called. We'll unpack some units. I guess we'll just do something like this. Oh, why can I not select this guy now? Come on. Get our line infantry out. Take out the Crossier. Okay. Feeling good. That city district's going to take no damage from my units, so I'm not even going to bother attacking. We're going to have to wear this down with artillery. This army commander, I think you're just idling for now. As is this one. As is this one. Okay. I suppose I could do that. Can I actually do anything to them? Okay, nice. I killed them. Okay. I forgot about some of the special commander abilities there. So that actually takes out one threat to some of my units. And here we can excavate that artifact, which we will do. Notifications here. I don't think anything I'm particularly worried about. Oh, okay. And on to the next turn. 2 turns away from building Dogo Onsen. Okay. Another flood. Classic. Let's make sure we're repairing all this stuff. I could convert this to a city, maybe. I need 1,000 gold. It does have several wonders in it, though. Is kind of my thinking. Slightly dated on some of the buildings. I suppose I'm still getting benefits from that. Is there... Could do +1 culture and science on quarters in this town. I think there's a handful. Let me come back to that. I do have a narrative choice available. Oh, okay. Just from that thing there. Gives me some money. Some city growth. What do I need? That's pretty much negative, or net 0 happiness here. This one feels pretty good, I think. Let's drop a specialist there. And Wasset. I guess I need the museum. A port would also be nice for the 11 gold. Where... Not sure why I'm getting 1 production there. Ah, because of my emblematic district or quarter or whatever it's called. 1 production and 10 gold actually feels okay. I'll go ahead and put that there. Alright, ship of the line. You can start pushing up now. And we can start getting a lot more firepower onto some of these districts. Push here. Does this guy still have another 1 packed? He does. Unpack him. And then we can start hitting Berlin. Then we have our howitzer here. Let's bop him. And I think this guy needs to pull back. He's pretty low health. But we have other field cannons here to start hitting. Great. And we'll have our infantry go kill the ship of the line. Okay. We still have some fortified districts that we'll need to take out, but we're getting very, very close to basically seizing all of Augustus's main territory here. Tantalizingly close. Very much looking forward to having some of these cities properly in my empire. Okay. Let's load. Let's load. And come down this way. And here, I just need to heal up. Our fleet commander doesn't really need to do anything. You can just idle to the next turn. This guy can just heal. Do I have any more field guns stored somewhere? No, I suppose I can deploy a cuirassier. Oh, can I just, like, walk into these? I can. Okay, nice. We are keeping that one. And then we're going to propose peace. Great. So I think they're down to, like, this 1 city, maybe? I don't even know if it's really a city. But I have finally captured a capital. I've added some great works. A narrative choice available. Militarist. Why would I take this one when I can take this one? This one seems so much better, because you get a celebration immediately. That's not even really a choice. So let's go militarist. I still can't get this legend unlock, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe the reduced gold penalty. This side doesn't really matter at all to me, so I think I'm going to do the -1 gold maintenance. Maybe the +1 resource capacity. In hindsight, I probably would have preferred the extra resource capacity in cities. I don't really care about the 2 gold for every active trade route, though. I guess I'll just take the resource capacity in towns for now. A lot of factory things available that I can't use yet. Okay. We have a lot of units that are just hanging out up here now. Let's make sure that we're healing all of them to the extent that we can. Okay. Alright. Well, this feels pretty good. I suppose it's going to take a little bit before I can actually convert these into proper cities because of the unrest. These guys are just going to hang out as well while my units heal up. Narrative choice. There's an artifact. Let's take a look at my artifacts, actually. I have quite a few. I just need to start getting some museums and other things to display the great works to make progress towards that. What's it called? The cultural victory. Almost done with this schoolhouse here. Should I just build an explorer? I think I maybe should. I kind of want to, like, fixate on my victory condition. There's an artifact there as well. Maybe I convert this one into a city? Or maybe, like, a farming town? I don't have... I mean, I could buy some of these, right? So, like, if I bought that... Then I go for farming town. But maybe I want the factory town. So I don't feel like I need a lot more growth in Cahokia. Let's let it be for now. I know there's another dig site here, so let's go there. And these guys are just going to have to wait a turn since I'm kind of bottlenecked at the moment. I'll let that explorer take care of those dig sites. I guess I come over here and like research and try to find more dig sites or whatever they're called.
It is cold.
Oh, did not mean to skip that thing there, that video. But here is our nice little wonder, the Dogo Onsen. So every time I enter a celebration, this settlement will gain a population, which is quite nice. Have 4 labs, have 4 tenements. I don't know what either of these really are. I guess I don't really care about healing on friendly territory. I'll go for the tenements. Okay, great on happiness here. So this is a pretty solid one. This is a pretty solid one. I guess I need raw outputs more than happiness, right? So this has slightly more raw outputs than this tile. This one's actually really good too. Let's go for that. Oh, do I have another one? Yeah, I do. Wow. Grow here. I guess we grab this spot since it's the best. And we have a tech available. I guess we're probably going for combustion. We could maybe go for mastery here for the extra production and food. But I think we want to get down into mass production, so let's start with combustion. And then that gives us the department store as well, which we really need over here. I think I'm just going to purchase it. Where? Natural wonder, mountainous terrain. Yeah, so up here it looks like. Build over the temple, I think that's fine. Okay, so we've stabilized our happiness there. And then we're also going to need to queue up the museum. Yeah, probably fine getting rid of the menagerie. Or right here would be fine too. Or here. Or here? Probably with the pavilion. I don't want to put them with like the ageless things because they don't really benefit from any adjacency or anything. Oh, okay, I need to repair the woodcutter. That's fine. I don't really need to do anything with this one. It's not a particularly useful town, I feel like. I maybe shouldn't have kept this one when I conquered it. Okay. Bring this dude down here. Unpack some units so that they can start healing. And I'm gonna upgrade some of these line infantry as well. Also now at peace with Augustus, so I'm going to start sailing some of these units over the ocean. Explore, you dig. This guy full? Nope. Pack a unit in there. Pack a unit in here. This guy is totally empty, aside from the unit I just packed. So, let's start loading him up. The rest of these need to heal a bit. And that ship also needs to heal, but we can start loading all these other ones. And we'll just make a little bit of forward progress there. Okay. Feeling good about... Okay. And this city is just getting slammed with disasters at the moment. Feeling pretty good about my victory conditions so far, though. I wouldn't quite say I'm on autopilot right now. But, you know, I'm still putting some thought into things. But it is going very well. What is most valuable here? This gets me a little bit of extra science, but not by much. I feel like maybe this one here seems like it has the best outputs from a specialist at the moment. This one is also okay. Not quite as good. That one looks like the best still. Alright. Some resource assignments, also factories, so I don't actually have any. But I already repaired that woodcutter. Should maybe also start getting some rail stations. I think they're important to the factory stuff. But I don't even have factories yet, so I guess it's not critical. Okay. On. Where? Oh, right. My other commander is out on the ocean. Okay. They'll come up that way. Let's take a look at my Great Works. I have quite a few already. Upgrade the line infantry here. This guy can upgrade. Pull these in. Right, don't have enough slots for all of them. But they'll start making their way over. I'm going to need them in distant lands soon enough. And same with this army. I think Napoleon's probably the next target. I do get combustion, which will get me some upgraded naval units, which will be helpful. Just deploy the entire army here. Actually, I suppose I maybe didn't need to do that. Actually, Sessa is right there, so I think that's probably okay. Just upgrade these units where we can. Rossiers will be a little bit before we can upgrade them, but for now, they're still pretty effective. Okay. This legacy path for the economic victory is actually recommending I build a rail station. Let me take a look at that really quick once I repair the endless damage from volcanoes. Also noticing sometimes that the stuff for the cities is disappearing when you go into that menu, and I'm not really sure why that is exactly. You did not want to do that. I wanted to repair that plantation. I should also maybe consider the military academy to replace the menagerie. Doesn't seem like a bad idea, actually. Quite a bit of production there. Ooh, Opera House gives you influence. But the museum is what gives you the artifact slot, so I think that's what I'm going to prioritize. And I think we'll put it here, because we're working on a military academy here already. A narrative choice. Extra science or culture. I'm going to go for the science. That apparently gave me culture. Extra food and happiness towards maintaining specialists. I'm definitely wanting to take that. That one feels very obvious to me. Not quite ready to take out any of these other ones yet. Celebration. I'm just going to keep getting the +3 combat strength. I have another social policy slot. Extra science from specialists, maybe? Let's try it. I think I'm better off on food maintenance than happiness maintenance at the moment. Excuse me. Okay, this town down here. Yeah, the UI keeps disappearing for this thing. A lot of food. Feels like that's kind of the option at the moment. 7 food and 3 happiness there is pretty good. Now let's grab that. And have I specialized all my cities or all my towns yet? This one, yeah. Most of them are farming towns. Okay. So here, is this Sparta? Yeah. Even though it's not popping up on the UI correctly. Probably just grab that 10 food, 3 happiness tile. And then over in Athens, being okay on happiness for now, so probably focus on a specialist. And get some really big, meaty outputs on some of these. That one's quite nice here. That's 13 total. I don't think I can beat that anywhere else. Go ahead and drop another one in there. Grow this city. This one still looks good. Yeah, I don't see a reason to not put them there again, so we'll do that. And here we can grow this town. What is my specialization? I'm a farming town there. So probably grab that there, because that'll get us out to the marble, which I actually don't think we have. And again here, 1, 2, 3. That could get us the oil, actually. So I guess we take this spot, and then we can get that oil again in a little bit. Here, because I'm indifferent between these options. Yeah, nothing's that important, really. This will grow out a little farther into the sea. And here, and all of these are like growing at the same time. I wish the UI would stop disappearing, though. Okay. What? This was my... Right, I built this as a factory town, so maybe I actually purchase a rail station here. Let's put it like right there. And then... right next to the volcano. And then... farm, maybe? Production and happiness? Maybe the woodcutter. Oh man, so much town growth. What happens? Is, does maybe this wonder apply to every culture or every city in your empire on accident? Is that maybe what has happened? Because I did just get a celebration. Let's see. This would also be a decent candidate to convert into a city at some point. I think I'm just... I specialize? No. Maybe I actually grab some production here. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think what has happened is that wonder is applying to every city in your empire rather than just the one city, which makes it conveniently incredibly overpowered. Let's grab that spot there. Yeah, there's no way that's not what happened, right? I guess we'll just take that. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna be doing a lot of this era. Yeah, look at this. This is insane. This one, I think. And this is a city. I suppose that one here looks the best still. Yeah, let's grab that one. Oh my god. Oh man, I almost regret building this wonder. I think that one still looks pretty good. That one gives net happiness, though, which I do kind of need in the city. I think let's do that. Well, we'll just grow this town. Suppose the most happiness there. And here. Right there. Oh my god. How am I not done yet? We'll get the cowl in there. We'll get the mine, I guess. Oh my god, we'll get the fishies. We'll get the happiness. Here we'll get... I guess we'll get fish. Okay. Just assign that. It doesn't really matter what city that's in, I don't think. And then we can finally choose a civic. And we have multiple civic trees here. So these are the ideologies. So I don't really know anything about the ideologies or how they get you where you want to go. So, extra happiness from specialists and -3 gold in towns. Extra culture from specialists, -3 production in towns. Free infantry units, cultural and diplomatic points. Liberalism, extra culture, but -5 science in cities. Towns gain culture equal to your cultural attribute, I see. Welfare state, towns gain happiness equal to your diplomatic attribute. And progressivism, culture and happiness on displayed great works, sure. New Deal, 30% production towards construction wonders. Extra production towards air units. Okay. Fascism, I imagine, is going to be military focused. Let's see. Cavalry units, economic and militarist, sure. Radicalism, towns gain production equal to your militaristic attribute, -5 happiness in cities. Okay. Propaganda, towns gain gold equal to your economic attribute, -5 culture in cities. Absolutism. Extra production towards training all military units. Extra gold maintenance. Okay. Yeah, very kind of production and military focused. And communism. Interventionist and scientific. Centralism. Food equal to your expand, blah, towns. Okay, socialism. Huh. I feel like either fascism or democracy are the routes for me in this game. Yeah, the extra culture and happiness on displayed great works feels very appealing to me. However, so does the towns gain production equal to your militaristic attribute. That would give me a lot of gold, because town production is converted into gold. I feel like the game might be over before I get to progressivism. Okay, let's go for fascism this game. I think that makes the most sense, given the routes that I have gone. Town specialization available. I guess we'll put this... it can't be a factory town because it doesn't have any factory resources. Okay. And this one... also can't be a factory town. Well, what can it be? Mining town, maybe? Yeah, let's just do mining town. I think that's good enough there. And up here, this one could be a factory town. I don't think we want to commit to anything yet, though. I suppose we're looking to make that one into a city anyway. Okay, let's load up. Load up. And this guy needs to upgrade and heal a little bit more. These guys are going to position. Start denouncing this guy. We are done being friends with anyone in the game, really. We're just going to, for our victory condition as fast as humanly possible by conquering cities and getting a bunch of these relics. Okay, 2 turns from combustion. Load up some more units here. Oops. That everyone? No, I still have some other units. Just enough to fit everyone. That guy's healing. This guy can get moving. This guy can get moving. Okay. We'll want to upgrade these units when we can, but we'll probably just do that once we get over to the distant lands continents. Need to wait 1 turn there. Yeah, we need to really start getting these museums. I have the Hermitage coming up. Don't really have enough gold to purchase anything. Also have a narrative choice. Okay, there's an artifact. And we can go for that artifact as well. An explorer here who... okay. I can't do any more of those, it seems. What, did I... There are some over here. I should... Yeah, next turn I think I can buy some on that side. Where is... Okay, the green... 11 turns to get there? I mean, let's give it a shot, right? He's not really doing anything else.
Every passion
Oh, I accidentally missed the thing there, but here's Hermitage.
On the chaos of memories.
Very familiar looking wonder. Looks kind of nice next to the Colosseum. A lot of wonders in this city. I actually really like the way that Athens looks. Doesn't have a very extensive wall, but I haven't really needed it. But it's a very pretty game. I'm really appreciating how Civ 7 looks. Artifacts. I don't want to lose an artifact. I'm going to take the -275 culture. That's really not that big of a deal. Oh man, so many artifacts. So let's just get some more on display here. On a diplomatic action. Yep, I'll agree not to attack you. Have some social policy slots available. Maybe Xenia. I have quite a few city-states I haven't interacted with. Maybe... Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of happiness maintenance, but I think that's probably fine. I think I'll be fine. I do have a decent amount of happiness in most of my major cities at this point. Actually, I know this is kind of a waste, but I'm going to cancel that Explorer. I don't really need it at this point, and just start working on a museum. Build it in one of these empty ones, probably, like right there. Okay. Okay. Can load this guy up. And I don't think I want to wait around for this guy to finish healing. So let's just load them, and we'll start making our way over to the other continent, and they can have a little ship of the line escort. Now down here, they're all just kind of standing around waiting. I think that's fine. I don't need all these units, and it's probably for the best if I have some units on my home continent in case I need them. Okay. I'd like to move that howitzer there. Okay. So combustion will be done in a second here. That will give me the land ship, which should upgrade from my Crossiers. So let's start doing that. Look at that. Our nice World War I style tanks. 55 combat strength versus 60. And that's a smaller upgrade than I would have anticipated. But I guess it's all like, combat strength's all relative, right? So +5 upgrade is pretty decent. Got a scientific attribute point. And she's a city state bonus. Open air museum. Huh. Interesting. Receive an artifact, social policy slot. That one's not bad, actually. 20% reduction towards constructing museums for every city state you're suzerain of. I feel like I've constructed most of my museums already. Let's do science. Let's try the open air museum. I'm just curious. This is kind of a run for me to figure out what works anyway. So if it's not very good, then I don't have to take it again in the future. Okay. Flight would give me flying units, obviously. But maybe mass production first. I think I do mass production first for the factory, and then I can go into flight. Trade opportunity. We're not worried about trading with anyone in this game. 10% culture in cities, at least one wonder would be pretty good. This one culture for age and towns. I mean, both of those would be good for me, really. I don't have one of those. I have a scientific point. Plus 5% total science. Yeah. 15% reduction toward constructing buildings. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that one. Because I still have a lot of buildings I would like to construct. Okay. These guys can just sit there. These guys are making their way. Those I can just, like, right-click there, and they should be able to get there on their own. Would also like to upgrade that field cannon. I have a decent reserve of gold right now, so I'm kind of wondering if there's anything I should buy. Museums in progress there. Right, I want it right there. Surprised I didn't complete that yet. Open air museum. Nice outputs right here. That would replace a mine. But I think that's fine. We'll come back to that in a little bit. This one will need something after it finishes the museum here. The open air museum's pretty cheap to make. Problem is I'd be replacing like pretty good upgrades on some of those. I can get this in my towns though, which feels really good. So I think I'm going to do that. And then Up here. Maybe that one? Yes, I'm indifferent between which one I replace. Oh, is it... Does it not take the base yield away? That's what it seems like. Okay, good to know. Artifact or +3 science on museum. I'm going to take the artifact because I'm trying to rush down this victory condition. There's the first milestone. So I have 7 on display right now, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bank. So I don't need too many more. Create your productions or honor the loss. I'll honor the loss of an artifact, I guess. And then up here. So I take this spot here, and I should maybe consider converting this into a city. Let me buy some things here, though. Built there. Maybe I can get a rail station as well. I think that seems okay. And then I might convert that to a city, because I think that's ready to go. Let's see. Open air museum. 3 and 5. Both of these ones feel alright to me. Let's put it over that mine. And that military academy is really doing work for me this era. I think that's probably worth it. A little over the hospital. Yeah, that seems okay. Resource assignments. I don't actually have any resource assignments. Stop telling me that I do. Okay, there we go. And these units here, let's bring them over here, and then we can hopefully start upgrading once we actually have gold. The way to turn. Ah, they've gotten to my artifact here first, which is unfortunate. I don't think there's anything I can really do about that, unfortunately. Just repair my stuff in here. Let's get an open air museum. Any of these tiles look great. We'll just take that one. And who's this? Athens? This is going to be a long episode, I think, because I'm like getting close to the end and I don't really want to drag it out because I think we know I'm going to win at this point. It's just a matter of kind of how I get there. This one seems like the largest yield, so we'll grab that. And growing this city, I think that one is still marginally the best. Those two are about even now. We'll just stack it up in the same tile. And none of these really matter that much. I guess we'll just get the one that improves happiness. You can choose a city-state bonus. Interesting. Nickel provides plus... Ooh, hello. Okay. That seems good too. Both of these seem really nice, actually. Been a big fan of some of these unique things. Gold buildings plus 1 gold for every city-state you're suzerain of. I mean, I don't have a lot of gold buildings from this era yet, is the problem. I think I'm going to take... That's just in capital, though. Let's go for this one. I've been really digging these unique upgrades. Yeah, I can build that over the fishing boat, I guess. We'll let it finish the other things first. I suppose I can't build that in a lot of cities. It looks like it's only on navigable rivers. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Go for... I mean, schoolhouse would be good, but let's focus on our victory condition. Get an opera house there. Don't actually have any resource assignments available. Thank you. Yeah, I have a pretty big force of commanders here. They're just going to wait. I wish I knew how to displace their explorers. Okay. Fascism is a go. think what we'll do... Is there another economic state somewhere? Kind of regret my choice. Doesn't look like there is. Okay. I think what we'll do is befriend the science one here, and then we will change out Xenia, and we'll grab maybe this one right here. The 6 gold from happiness seems like it could, or from specialist seems like it'll be really good. Yeah, that's like 200 gold a turn that I just got. Cultural attribute. Okay, I think I'm going to get that right away. 1 point towards the ideology legacy path. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to pick it. Yeah, these specialist outputs are getting pretty high now. It's really hard to identify which one is actually the best. Seems like this one, maybe. And over here. And yeah, this is a lot of visual clutter. I wish there were like a little highlight or something on the tile that had the most yields when I was like selecting a specialist. Because this is so much information to try to sift through. I'm going to prioritize the one that gives me some happiness still, because Waset's still struggling a bit with that. I also have a cultural thing. 1 culture per age in towns or +2 in distant lands. Seems like it could be good. I mean, I have a lot of good options in cultural. Let's go with that one. I just have a lot of towns, so that will be good by its very nature. +5% total gold, also going to be good. Civics. Do I go here? This has artifact slots. Don't think I really need the rest of these civics. Use the settlement limit. Don't need celebration duration. +3 science from displayed great works could be good. Let's go for globalism. Okay, I've got some freebie land ships here. Unfortunately, I don't really have a need for them. They can just hang out by Athens. I suppose I can use them to reinforce some of these commanders later, but right now they're just going to stay put. These commanders made landfall. I think I need to denounce again. No, I'm still good. Just unload all these guys. So yeah, what I can do now is take this guy and reinforce him if it actually wants to work. There we go. And we can do the same with this land ship. We can do the same with... Oh, that one's out of movement. We can do that one next turn. I also got another attribute. Still can't unlock this one. I'm not sure what unlocks that. If anyone knows the answer, that would be great. I don't really need anything on the left side, so I guess I'm going to do the repeatable thing of healing more. 18 turns for some of those units to reinforce. Okay. And upgrade some of these ships to our special unit, which is a battleship replacement, I believe. And it has some special effect, basically, where if it dies, it comes back to life with 50% health. Rifle, you can idle, and we'll keep pushing forward. I think we're getting pretty close to being able to win this thing. Yep, there's the second thing here. Let's grow our city. Oh man, so much clutter. I guess let's just stack where we already have some outputs. We need some happiness here. Let's do the open air museum first. And then the department store, probably. It's 6 right there. Yeah, either one of these is probably fine. Let's put it next to the temple. How many more slots do I have? None. No, I don't have a museum there. Am I working on a museum here? It's in queue. Actually, I could upgrade this to a city. Let's see. Let's grab this. Replace a fishing boat, which I think is fine. Oh, I can build multiple? Oh. Okay, this isn't the one I was thinking it was, where I could only build one in each city, so that seems worth it to build it everywhere. Alright, Napoleon, I'm coming for you. If you ever wondered whether Napoleon or Friedrich would be victorious, I suppose we have the answer to that question anyway. We're going to change history a little bit. Okay. Pretty sure Friedrich and Napoleon were contemporary, right? I actually don't remember exactly. They're like roughly in the same time period, but I'm not sure if Friedrich was active during the Napoleonic Wars or not. That's an area of history that I actually don't, frankly, know all that much about. Okay. Those guys are ready to batter that area. Okay, they have quite a few units. We can also get the factories now. Let's grab the happiness here. As far as tech, maybe we get some of the extra production. Light would also be good, just so I can play around with that. Strength for cavalry units would also be really good for me. Let's go for flight, just so I can see what that looks like. Okay. I guess we can just build that. Okay, there's only one to build there anyway. And anything I want to purchase? Need an open-air museum still. I'll replace other things is the main problem. I guess it's only 4 gold on that, so I think it's worth replacing that one to get some culture. And kind of, yeah, that works. Good on happiness now. Schoolhouse? No. Rail station? Maybe. I think it's good where it is. Ports. Open air museum plus 8 culture. Yeah, let's take that. And Madrid. Do you want to convert Madrid into a city? Probably. Let's do it. And then so many things I could build. Let's start with our special stuff. I think we'll go right. Well, do we have any more things we can build in the water? Yeah, there's a port that we could make. Yeah, we'll just put it at the highest kind of base yield, and we'll queue both of those up. Resource assignments we don't actually have available, but I think we can make factories now. Let me double check the text on that. Must be built in a settlement connected to the capital by road. So like, can I build it in here? Do I need a rail station first? Not clear. Let me give it a turn, and then I'll try to explore the answer to that in a minute. Because I would like to know how this actually works for when I go for the economic victory, you know? Okay, field gun. Just push them up. Okay, they have a lot of navy in there. So I'm going to be battling a decent force on that side. We'll definitely need to make use of a lot of howitzers when we actually attack. Is there an event that happened here? Yeah. Okay, all good. Okay. Let's grab our narrative choice. Extra artifact, great, love that. Get that stuff slotted. We're really close. 4, 7, 10, 13. We need 2 more artifacts. Which we can hopefully get going after Napoleon here. Suppose I could also reinforce this guy. We have a couple field guns, actually, that could make their way down. Let's just do that the easy way there. And maybe send this rifle infantry there. And send this land ship there as well. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Okay. Onwards. Hopefully to victory. Himiko likes me now. So I don't know how I'm ending up with negative gold in some of these situations. Once you purchase this open-air museum, I think. And Ostia, right, I have not made that a city yet. Same thing here. I'll think about it in a little bit. Port 17 gold? Yeah. Yeah, I want 17 gold. That's so good. Suppose I should bring these guys back so that I can upgrade them. And I want to position these howitzers such that I can actually attack their fleet. Just get everyone updated, because I'm gonna have a hard time with unupgraded units, I think. Do I need to denounce him again? I think I probably do. No, 2 more turns. Okay. Don't get that one. Let's try to get that one, I guess. Do I haven't checked. Do I need to unlock something in particular to get World Fair? Or is it just when I reach the end of the tree? Let's see. World Fair. There is nothing. World's Fair. Okay. Seems like I just get it when I get to the end of the tree. It's even artifacts. I mean, I don't think I'm going to need that. +1 culture every city-state you're suzerain of. That seems like it could be pretty good. I have a lot of culture buildings. Let's go for that one. And then we need the mastery here. +3 science from displayed great works could be pretty good. Yeah, let's go for preservation societies. I think that'll help boost me towards the end of the game here. Make some upgrades. And this guy needs to heal and upgrade. So let's heal him first. Actually, I have a few things that need to upgrade in here still. Put a field cannon there. We can come over here, upgrade them. Field gun. Let's bring it and right in there. We also want to get the howitzer out. Come on, let me select it. So that that can kind of participate in the initial bombardment. And then a lot of these guys, I think I'm just going to keep this commander in reserve right now because I don't want to manage that many units at once. Everyone fortify. And this field gun, get ready to help attack down here. Infantry, okay. And everyone is largely in position. A lot of fortifications. Okay. Need to denounce again soon to declare a formal war, because I don't want to take any penalties. Let's denounce. Some production here. Guess let me try purchasing the rail station here and see what happens. Okay, then I can get a factory. Can I purchase the factory? Yes, but it's too expensive. I just want to try... 14 production there is pretty good, actually. It wasn't showing production before. Just another little UI bug. So 4 turns to produce that. So I guess you need the rail station in order to get the factory. I guess we'll get it right here. And then we can maybe add a specialist. That's a decent bit right there. Let's do that. Just gonna let them idle. They'll idle. They'll upgrade. Upgrade the field cannon. Right, there's another... Oh, I didn't mean to swap them, actually. I forgot there's another town over that way. Oh. Huh? What? That doesn't seem right. There's nothing there. Unless there's another, like, visual bug. And they have a city up there, too, that I'm kind of forgetting about. Let's send this guy up. And unload these. And hopefully they will be enough to deal with the city here. I don't know why it's doing this war declaration thing there. Okay. Great. Man, so many units to manage. Gotta be an easier way to do this that I'm just missing, right? Okay, extra science from Great Works is one that I think we want. I'm actually gonna take the 25 production cities not founded by you out, maybe. Maybe the production towards overbuilding. Yeah, let's get rid of that one, because I'm not overbuilding quite as much anymore. Let's grab the science from Great Works. They should be getting a decent amount of that at this point. And here, I guess we just grab whatever fishing boats. Have some civics available. I don't care about that as much. We'll just grab nationalism. Actually, let's grab radicalism. That'll get me some good options to slot in things. And maybe a schoolhouse. I guess you could also do a rail station here. Don't want to build over the open air museum. Which one of these is the worst? That one, maybe? Then I can add a specialist. I will trust... Well, this one maybe slightly better. That one even maybe slightly better. That one? Okay, let's put it right there. Resource assignments, we're all good there for now. Sure, we can build an open air museum. We'll plop it right there. But otherwise, don't need to worry about anything. Okay, idle. Bring him down. Just want everyone to sleep so I don't have to keep clicking all these units. Thank you. Alright, and there's flight. How's our relationship doing here? I'm actually not certain how to... Here it is. Still at neutral. Net negative neutral, so it'll be a little bit before we can declare a formal war, but I think that's okay. Nice outputs right here, so I think I'm going to grab that specialist and grab a tech. I think it might be time to run back and grab some of the masteries. Like even that one right there seems like it's pretty good, and it's only a couple turns. Okay, Napoleon finally dislikes us. Where... Did I make that a factory town? Was it this one? No, I made something a factory town, right? Here. I don't have a factory, and I don't have a rail yard, a rail station. Do I just not have enough gold to... Yeah, how do I get a factory in a town? Did I build one already? Sla. Yeah, like I can't assign factory resources there. Unclear. Very unclear. Which has kind of been the name of the game on a lot of these things up to this point, to be completely honest. Could go for armor. I think that might be a little overkill. Let's keep grabbing some of the basics. Maybe electricity. Food would be good. I think maybe production on things, though. Production on production buildings I will have in every city. And then production here, maybe an aerodrome. Since we haven't seen that yet, let's just work on that. And I'm thinking maybe we just buy one in here. And that way we can also maybe just purchase... Yeah, so many options. So this is our special unit. I don't think we need that quite yet. Let's grab a bomber and a trench fighter. And actually we can get his... Oh, we can only have one, it looks like. An aerodrome commander. Interesting. Let's maybe go for raids. Don't think we're going to be fighting a lot of airborne enemies. Okay, so can I not... there's the bug again where I can't click on that. What is going on with this UI right now? Okay, purchase. Yeah, it's just broken. Well, I guess we will produce a rail station. We'll put it up there. Yeah, I've already assigned the points. They really need to fix some of these things. Okay. Repair that plantation quick. Repair our shipyard. Then all good. Still working on something there. Grow this city. Do I have any specialists in here? I have one here. Doesn't look like it's the best option anymore. This one looks a little better. This one even better. Yeah, let's grab that spot. Oh, did I get a celebration? Now I'm going to have to grow every single town. Okay, that's fine. I haven't really engaged in any of that stuff yet. I've been spending my influence on other things. Do I care about the cannery? Probably not that much. Opera House, Ironworks. Do I have a rail station here, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. I just finished the factory here. So let's see if I can actually interact with that in a second. I guess we get open air museum. Okay. So let's take a look at our resource menu. Yeah, so there's a separate factory slot. Okay. This 3% culture might be the name of the game. Put it there. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Now that I can see it. I am also curious like why I can't, because this is a factory town, right? Is it locked behind a tech or something to get factories in towns? Must be connected to the capital by railroad. Okay, so like, does everything between it and the capital need a rail station then? Is that kind of the story here? That might be it. So like, if I go in here, yeah, so I can get a factory in here now. Guess we'll drop it right there. And then that would let us slot another factory resource. It's the 5% settlement growth rate. Okay, don't care about specialization. There's also a pillage, several pillage tiles here. That's what it looks like. And open air museums. I mean, yeah, why not? To our city. Maybe here? Maybe... Don't think it matters too much. It's there. And then our civics. Don't know if I need that. Modern civics. Yeah, let's start working on nationalism. That'll get us that settlement limit. Quite a few things I can build here, actually. We'll work on one of those. We'll work on an open air museum, maybe like right there. Production here. I mean, could do an aerodrome. I think let's do that. I'm actually thinking we grab one of these fishing boats just to continue to support growth. And then over here, let's see if I can actually purchase units. Nope. Seems like that is permanently bugged in that city. Okay, I don't actually have any resource assignments, thank you. Man, there's so many floods in Civ 7. / other natural disasters. It really feels like there's just a constant onslaught of them. It might be a little overtuned. Okay. This city's growing again. Let's just drop a specialist. Choose a tech. Maybe go for armor. Why not? Let's do it. And we have a celebration. Okay. Production, gold equal to your economic attribute. 3 production from specialists. This is a lot of production. This is also a lot of gold. I think I'm going to take that one. I don't mind -5 culture. That doesn't feel like too big of a hit to me. Okay, am I going to have to do this in every town now? Yeah, I can't believe that this bug is in the game. This is pretty wild. I assume it's a bug and not intentional based on the description that is provided for the wonder that is causing this. It's right there. I'm going to try to not take too much time doing this. Let's grab the marble. Let's grab the oil. Just grab fishing stuff, I guess. Base camp thing. Food? I was gonna convert this to a city, wasn't I? Yeah, let's just do that quick. And that way we can produce useful things. I guess right here. Then we can grow there and grow there. We can queue up that as well. Grow a town there. Grow our city here. I'm not gonna, like, obsess over every minor optimization here, I don't think. I think at this point I'm just trying to see kind of what the end of the era looks like. Oh man, this is so much. Devs, please fix this. Let's get a farm, I guess. Same there. There. Grow our town. Yep, sure. Sure. Specialist, probably. Don't think it matters too much which one I'm taking. I have no guide for which one's the best here since I haven't placed any specialists. I see +3 production there, so let's grab that one. Expand our town, fishing boats. Okay, we can finally choose some production. Guess maybe the schoolhouse? We get 9 there, that's pretty good. Let's do that. And then let's add a specialist here. And specialization is available. Don't care at the moment. Don't care there either. Don't care there either or there. And let's go to the next turn. All right. Got an artifact there. Any more artifacts? There is one right here. Do I need to be -50 with them to declare war? With, like, a formal war? It's not clear to me. I still haven't, like, paid close attention to the thresholds. It's more than -50. Okay. Let's just, I don't know, grab the cannery, I guess. Or I could just maybe work on some of the wonders. Let's do happiness on great works. Oh, wow, that's so good. Why would I not want that? Let's just put it over there. Sure. Production here. Maybe also a wonder. Could go for Oxford. And culture and gold for every city state you're used right now. That was also pretty good. Build it over here. I seem to... Oh, that's a cuirassier. Or cuirassier, not a commander. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is... It just feels like there are too many of these disasters. It just seems to be like non-stop disasters at all times. And it's... I don't know. It feels like it's getting a little old having to constantly go repair that stuff. I guess we can build this. Just build it kind of out of the way over here. Where is my defenseless settlement? Okay, it won't be defenseless for long. Just grab a field gun. Hopefully this kind of goes the other way. I'm like, why does it keep telling me I have those resource assignments when I clearly don't? They've got some work to do on the UI here. It's just like all these notifications are just blatantly false in some cases, or like completely useless. So I'd really prefer to just not get them, you know? I'm gonna check on something. Yeah, so those factories are kind of how you get down that that legacy path there. So that's, I guess, what you would be rushing if you're going for that kind of victory. I am going to just get a few of these just so I can see what they look like. And let's go ahead and here we go. Let's just show factories. That doesn't seem to work quite right. Yeah. Okay, another thing that needs to work better. Go for the 3% science, I guess. And good on happiness. We have a specialist. Same thing there. Okay, don't care about that. Civics. Gemini, maybe? I think I need this for the cultural victory path, so we'll go after that one. And I can also build a factory in here. But there, I guess. Okay. Giant sack of explorers there. Hilarious. We're running around with a ton of explorers. Okay. Then we can declare war on Napoleon here. I just want to do this just to see what this looks like. Okay. Let's grab a trench fighter as well and a 0. Oh, can't buy it apparently. This stuff is really bugging out. What happened to my... There it is. We have a bomber here. Okay, so we're ready to go with some air combat. So I'm going to go ahead and declare this war. Whoop. Formal war. Continue. All right. That guy is not upgraded. Gonna target that city right away. It's not really a city. This is basically like some World War I era combat, I suppose. A bomber here. I can... Some special abilities here. Carpet bomb. Drop their payloads on specified target. Back a land unit. Let's see what happens if I do this. So there goes my bomber. Phases out and phases in. It does a decent bit of damage, actually. And then the trench fighter can also do a pretty good amount of damage. And I can just obliterate that right there. I've unlocked the victory condition. Which I assume... I think I still need to build it, right? Yeah, I need to build the World's Fair. It's 11 turns. Is there anywhere that has higher production than my capital? This one has a little bit higher production. If I purchased the aerodrome, I could probably do it pretty fast. World's Fair in 11 turns. Don't need to replace the open air museum. I'm gonna lose some production if I put it on any of these tiles. Yeah, it's fine. Which one is the lowest production? The lowest value, probably that one. So let's grab the World's Fair on the clay pit there. And we're also going to purchase an aerodrome. And let's get a little bit of extra production on that tile. Okay. Did I grow every single city in my empire again? I think we can just... Yeah, I think we can just raise this. I don't think we need to hold on to it. Alright, and then let's do some real damage down here. So we're just going to take out as many of these guys as we can. Unfortunately, I can't use this naval attack on ships, which still just feels like an oversight to me. Feels like you should be able to do that. That field gun actually can't hit anything. Bring up there, hit that ship with a line. These howitzers. Oh, nice. I can just blast these guys. Bam. This is actually very satisfying. I cannot lie to you. This is very satisfying. Yeah, these land ships are hilarious. The artillery feels very like punchy and satisfying. Suppose we'll probably need the tanks for this. Bring this guy up for some extra strength. Have him start making those attacks. Okay. Let's just go for a simple one. Science buildings receive +1 science for every city state you receive reign of will be very good for me. And in here, I guess we can just build a rail station. Let's plop it there. And then we can get some specialists. 2 people right. Yeah, I guess that one looks pretty good. Aerodrome commander. Do raids again. And build a factory. Both of these look good. Let's pop it there. Resource assignments available, unless it's lying to me again, which it frequently does. Okay. I don't know, do that, I guess. It's kind of a defensive one, so. So some stuff to repair. I don't have resource assignments available. Would it stop telling me that? Okay. Push with that. Field gun can't really go anywhere for the time being. Land ship, you're kind of stuck there too. Field gun, you're just defending. And let's go on to the next turn. They can just sleep. Okay, factory coming up after the end of this turn. And apparently it got delayed by a turn for some reason that is unclear to me. Go for whatever has the most production here, probably. Which looks like this one. Or that opera house. And in here, maybe a port. Looks pretty good there. Okay. Might actually just, like, not go after this too hard. Just because this is going to take a long time to kind of manage. If you know what I mean. And this, like, I'm very close to the victory, right? I basically just need to press and turn until the World's Fair is completed. Oops. So maybe I just start idling some of these units. I think I'm gonna just like take out anything that's actually a threat here, and then otherwise put everyone else on idle. Let's see. I could use the railway transit just to have some fun with that, but I'm just gonna idle everyone. Idle, idle, idle. I don't need any more artifacts, really, so let's just get everyone to sleep. Don't really care if I lose units at this point. Also upgrade to tanks in a second here. Assault guns, infantry company, tanks. Yeah, like this guy right here. Just curious. If I were to move him here, okay, I'll need to wait a turn before I can upgrade them. Don't think it matters. That has slightly more production. And then tech. Maybe just grab stuff that gives production. Resource assignments. I don't think that's true. I guess I have a factory here. Constructing buildings and wonders. We need that. Noun specialization. Don't care. Not just shooting there. Okay, let's upgrade these guys just because I'm curious. Oh, nice. I have like little Panzer models. Which is... That one, is that like based on my leader? Because that's definitely not what the like Japanese tank would look like, you know? Okay, let's just take the ship to line out of the picture. And then we can idle everyone. Idle. Okay. I'm curious if I upgrade this howitzer, if it gets any more range than the kind of base version. Took damage from something. Oh, I guess there was a flood. Nope, still 3 range, but I guess it's probably more mobile. Alright, grab a cannery. A cannery. And I don't think I need to... okay, let's do another 5% production towards wonders. I guess you can shoot there, since you really want to shoot. They don't want that land ship to get anywhere, so I might as well take it out. Don't care about that. And... take him out. Bring another one down, just so these units don't die. I wonder if they will... 7 more turns to declare peace. Okay. Idle. Idle. Kill them. Suppose I could try to befriend one of these, but it's going to take too long anyway.
If I have wings to fly.
Here is our art palace. I kind of forget what it does.
Because we lack the very language to articulate our unfreedom. And was Jerusalem.
Okay. Extra stuff. Let's take a look here. Right, +2 happiness on great work, 10% happiness in this city. 3 artifact slots. Yeah, pretty good. Wonder, really. Also grow a city. Okay, well, this city is just continuing to attack me, so I'm gonna try to take it down. You have attack. I think that will give me some more production to finish the World Fair faster. And civics. Anything that gives me production. Not really. Okay, I'm just gonna work on militarism, I guess. I don't really know what it does, but we're just trying to get the turns done at this point. So let's build like Oxford, just because that takes a while to build. Build right there. And we'll pop a specialist in wherever. Resource assignments available. No, they're not. And this assault gun. Yeah, we don't really need to do anything with it. I suppose I could have moved it up to the top end, but... Alright. Let's take a look at my progress towards World's Fair here. 6 more turns.
Just as the rain breaks through an ill-thatched
Got another
house,
wonder here.
so passion penetrates an undeveloped mind.
So do extra influence, culture and gold for every city-state you're suzerain of. It's not bad. That's probably better now that the city-states don't like disappear when you change eras. Transoceanic flight. Sure, why not? That's something to work on. And then we can like toss a guy right there. Don't think it really matters. Factory here. And some museum. I want to queue a few things up here. Just, I don't know, right there, whatever. Yeah, this does kind of feel like marching towards the end on civilization. I mean, it's a problem in every 4X game, really. So I mean, I don't know how you solve this in 4X, really. It does almost feel like it's happened earlier than it has in previous eras, you know? I think previous eras up to this point felt a little bit more competitive. I am not like... Remember this, because this is my first full game, so I'm not playing on the highest difficulty either. But, you know, that being said, it felt like it came on really fast, and like the game was kind of already decided by the time I got to this point, which I feel like wasn't really the design intention of the game. Maybe it'll be different once I actually step it up to deity here. Sure, I guess you can get the extra combat strength. Let's just build something that takes a while. Put it there, I suppose. Add specialist wherever. Okay, don't care about the promotions right now. Doesn't seem like there are any factory slots. This factory's filter... Oh, I see. I want to see a filter here that is only factories. That would be a very helpful filter to have. Let's destroy that man ship. That guy can heal up. Okay. And then maybe, actually, since I'm working on that city, bring this self-propelled gun up. Because it's not called a self-propelled gun, it's called something else. Man, Himiko loves me now. Love that there's still an armorer in there. Grow our city just wherever. How's this? Okay, here's my trench fighter. So that does a decent amount of damage to the land ship. So yeah, I kind of want to see what the tank looks like when it attacks, since this is a proper tank here. Oh, interesting. It actually shows it firing on the move, kind of. Kind of cool. Good, like, they're good combat animations, and it is, like, enjoyable to watch if you're, like, really into that. I am just, like, at the point where I'm basically at the end of the game, you know? And I just want it to go faster. Then I have, like, these constant, like, natural disasters that are happening. I don't want to lose an artifact, thank you. Sure, right there. Your celebration. Oh, no. Okay, we'll choose our celebration. And I seem to be getting extra social policy slots every time I get a celebration. Like, is that an effect of this wonder? Doesn't seem to be, but that is what's happening, it seems like. Every time I've triggered a celebration, I've also gotten an extra slot. Yeah, whatever, that one there. I'm just going to, like, click spots at random so that this goes a little bit faster. And sure, how about that farm right there that's underneath the active volcano? How about that spot right there? Sure, why not? And we'll add a specialist here. Man, this almost makes me not want to build this wonder. Like, reality is like, if this is the intended effect, this is insane. it was like, it already felt worth building just for one city, but like, if it's supposed to give you empire-wide population every time you trigger a celebration, I mean, A, it's too much like micromanagement here, but B, that is an insanely powerful effect, especially if you've gone for a route that really enables a lot of celebrations. Go city right there, I guess. Go town, I suppose, right there, whatever. That was actually the worst option possible. Yeah, 1,800 gold. And cannery, sure. Opera house, sure. Put it there. Resource assignments available, no. Okay, we'll just repair this stuff quick. Town specialization, don't care, don't care, don't care. I can't actually like right click those notifications to get rid of them. Okay. I can't quite get rid of that ship to the line. We'll give it one more turn there. Kind of fun that they have a bunch of these tanks now, actually.
If I cannot inspire love, I will call bombardment.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about repairing that stuff. I have a lot of gold in the bank now. I don't really need it for anything. Can I use this on land ships? No, I actually have to attack them properly. Just still figuring out how this all works. Oops. Just want to make sure they don't kill any of my units. I know it's pretty pointless at this point. It's more a matter of pride that they don't kill any units. So you just keep going for the masteries. And sure, research capitalism. Okay. Happiness, sure. Doesn't matter to me at all, really. Happened to my incentive menu. Okay, hit the ship with the line. Blast in there with the land ship. We'll just keep it, because why not? Don't care. It doesn't matter. Idle. See how close we are? Surely we're close. 2 turns away.
I wonder anybody does anything.
More tax available. More cities to grow. Feels like there's a lot of... I wouldn't call this micromanagement necessarily, but there's a lot of stuff to do even after the game is basically already over. Like, I've accelerated so far in terms of my ability to produce things that I'm building everything very quickly now, right? Which you want, right? As part of the point of the game. It's just now there's like so much I have to do that's stopping me from just hitting end turn to victory, you know? Okay. It'll... And I think this should be it, hopefully. There we go. Yep, I'm going to accept that, because I just completed the World's Fair. Kind of cut off by my rail station there. And there we go, 66 turns in. Did not take very long to get the cultural victory as Friedrich. Feels like a pretty powerful ability that he has for this part of the game.
And still be home for dinner.
The idea that this was a cultural victory is quite amusing to me, I would say. Yeah, I liked Friedrich quite a bit, actually. That his ability felt very comfortable and good to play. Let's take a look at the end screen here, since I haven't really seen what this looks like. Yeah, I didn't expect that to mean anything. Like, I barely made any progress on some of these other ones. Obviously, the ideology, and I could have gone farther on that one, right? I didn't expect any progress on the space race. It's the Legends reports. Right. Just some XP. And that'll bring me back to the main menu. Not really as good of a post-game summary as previous games. I like the Humankind post-game summary a lot, actually. So it'd be nice if we could get something like that. Well, I know this has been a long one. I didn't want to drag this out over multiple episodes, so appreciate you tuning in, especially if you watched the entire thing. Like, kudos to you. That was a bit of a slog at the end, but appreciate it. So, cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.